Hello. So I made a post earlier today and I stated that as a wife, you should not lay your hands on your husband to pray for him. You should not lay your hands on your husband to pray for him. And you should not allow your husband to kneel down before you for you to pray for him. Now, let me let you understand this. When we are talking about equality in marriage, we're not talking about authority. You are not equal with your husband in authority. Let me say it again. You are not equal with your husband in authority. There are two different things. You are equal before God as one. You are one before God. In covenant, you are one. But in authority, you are not equal. Understand this. I have to explain this because I noticed that some ladies have issue with this. Because probably you grew up in a family where your mother was in charge. Or probably in your marriage, you are the one that is a spiritual head. You are the one that is leading spiritually. And it's not supposed to be so. The reason is because if you are the spiritual head of your family or a spiritual leader in your family as a wife, it is dangerous. It's very dangerous because your husband will not take his place as a priest in the house. And that is going to be very, very dangerous to your marriage later. You see, I was having a conversation with my wife about this, and I told her this is because we don't have men who have taken their place as priests. And that's why some women think that as a wife who is more spiritual than her husband, I am the priest in the house. You are not the priest. You are not the spiritual head. Please understand your place as a woman. You are not equal in authority with your husband. I know why I'm saying this. It's for your good. You see, when you assume his place as the spiritual head, you will lack covering. He's not going to cover you. And it's dangerous to marry a man who does not cover you spiritually. Some of you think your pastor is your covering. Your pastor is not your covering as a wife. Your bishop is not your covering as a wife. Your husband should cover you. If you're a single lady, don't marry a man who cannot cover you spiritually. Don't marry a man who cannot teach you and mentor you and guide you as a spiritual head. It's dangerous. Don't do that. I'm telling you. You see, there are attacks you will face just because you got married, not because you did anything wrong, just because you got married and the enemy is against marriage. There are challenges you will face. And when you face those challenges, you need a husband who can talk to the devil. And let me shock you a little bit. The devil does not listen to the authority of a woman in a marriage. And that is why some of you are praying as a wife and it looks like the prayer is not going through. It's because he knows who the authority is. The devil understands authority. You see, let me tell you this. When Moses died, Lucifer came to take the body of Moses. Go and read your Bible. Satan came to take the body of Moses because he thought that Moses sinned against God, before he died. Now, Angel Michael came, the archangel, and he said to Lucifer, "May the Lord rebuke you." Even Michael understands authority. He knows that when Lucifer was in heaven, Lucifer was an authority over him in heaven. So he said, "May the Lord rebuke you." He didn't rebuke Lucifer. He said, "May the Lord rebuke you." So he used the name of the Lord against him. Understand your place as a wife. Because, listen, when God has anything to communicate to the family, he wants to go through the husband. When he cannot reach the husband, that's when he will talk to you as a wife. But his intention is to talk to your husband first. The reason that most women are dying young most of the time or breaking most of the time is because they don't have a covering. When you don't have a covering, that is when you will think you are equal with your husband in authority. You guys are not equal in authority. You are one. You are one flesh in covenant before God, but in authority, he's the head of the family. Understand that. It will help your brain to know your place. assume your place. You are in a powerful place as a woman, powerful place of influence to influence his decisions as a helper, but you are not the head of the family. Anything with two heads is a monster. There are no two heads in a home. If your husband is not spiritually strong, encourage him, get him books, encourage him to get books, listen to messages, get a mentor to build his spiritual life. But you are not the spiritual head. Understand that. Don't lay your hand on your husband to pray. He's your head. Don't lay your hands on him to pray. It's not right. It's about spiritual authority and ranking. It has nothing to do with ego, has nothing to do with pride, has nothing to do with making a woman a slave. No, don't lay your hands on his head. Please don't do that. I know you cannot go to your pastor and say, oh, pastor, kneel down, let me pray for you. And you lay your hands on your pastor's head. I know you cannot lay your hands on your father, your biological father, to pray for him, right? Now, let me tell you, your husband is your first pastor before your church pastor. Your husband is more important than your bishop. Your husband is more important than your biological father. Let him be your priest for your good, for your covering. God bless you.